Yo, man, how y'all doing? It's Jay chilling in the building. Today we got a video for the ladies. Today. Y'all make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Come to the 9th floor so y'all can learn game the right way. Today we are going to be talking about the pandering male epidemic. Oh man, let's get into it.
Boys want to get to know you. Men want to know what your Cash App and Zelle is. Know the difference, ladies, when one is speaking to you. It's quite simple. When you first meet a woman, you should be spending money. I don't want to hear your fucking excuse why you don't. If you cannot send Zelles, pay for her nails to get done and hair done before first date, or pay for some Shein items or Fashion Nova, you should not be fucking dating. Two things a woman want to hear: her Cash App and Zelle, and what's her full name and birthday. Book her a trip. If you really want her, do something different.
I just have to believe this shit is like some parody. There's no way you record this many videos of you talking like this.
Stop asking her to the movies or the dinner. She can drive there herself. Do something no one else is asking her for. Take her on fucking vacation, you cheap, broke bastard.
Yeah, I know. It sounds nice. It sounds great even. But that clown got exposed for abusing both of his baby mothers and not taking care of his kids.
Okay, so yeah, okay. So, nigga, who is you tricking on? Because if you beating up both, so that means he beat up his first baby mama, probably got her in with the tricking bag. The second baby mama probably heard he beat his girl, but he got her in with the tricking bag, beat her, and then he doesn't take care of his kids. So this man's plan is literally a trick and trap. Like he tricks on you for a little bit, hitting it from the back, no rubber, because he's tricking on you. So you're trying to trap him, but then he gets you back and gets you trapped. Crazy.
Roll the clip. And for anyone wondering, this is some of his work.
God damn. She going in on me, but our ancient baby daddy who literally beats us both this bad, and this is the reason I finally left, and she's still getting these. Come on, dog. Miss Chinky. Wow. That is a crazy ass Instagram handle. What the hell? Dang, bro, he throwing Shy, you get like, bro, damn, bro. Jesus.
You see, for the longest period now, there's been this cycle that's been reoccurring on the internet. A male influencer will get online and post some videos where he's hitting all the right notes. He's saying all the right things. Things that might be unrealistic. Things that most of the time are too good to be true. How do I put this? They're selling a fantasy. These con artists, these predators who prey on women's desperation, are the most dangerous breed of animal. And yes, I'm calling them animals. The animal in question being a pander bear. They're panderers. Guys like Pastor Poppy Don.
Yeah.
They take the approach of appealing to a woman's desire for financial stability, a caretaker, someone who, when she's with, money isn't a problem. Matter of fact, this dream guy goes out of his way to spend his money on her, buying her lavish gifts, booking trips, allowing her to experience these luxury experiences. Usually sounds a little something like this.
Pampering my woman is a requirement. $150,000 per child when she gives birth, $150,000 every year after that.
Man says he pays his wife $150K every time she gets pregnant and $150K a year per child until they turn 18. Okay. So let's do some math, y'all. Yay. Okay, so $150K per year times 18. So he's paying her. No, I gotta throw the other $150K on there. So per child till they turn 18. Let's say he has 4 kids with Shawty. I fucking guess. I motherfucking guess, bro.
Until the child is 18. Her hair done once a week, nails done once a week, makeup done whenever she wants to, shopping sprees around the world, anywhere she wants to shop at and buy whatever she wants. Her finances is not maintained. She's not allowed to pay for any bills, open any doors, or take out any trash.
Now, the trash, opening doors, all that stuff, I'm completely in with. I'm completely for. But the main reason I will never, ever, ever recommend that you are the sole provider for anything, especially nowadays, bro, is because she's still gonna talk shit. At least when she got her own money, her own thing, all the yada yada, boom, 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 she's not financially dependent on you. You can take it better as a guy, right? I know we all talk about the 1920s and 1950s, all that stuff, how like dudes was beating the hell out of their wives. Do you know why they was doing that? It's because they was the only one making the money. So if you don't do exactly what I say, you get in the shower, you can. And that's how men still think today, not necessarily beating their girls, but it's like, I mean, you saw that dude, he was beating both of his shotties. I guarantee you he was paying for everything. So it's like, I don't think women understand that when you get with these trick dudes, these dudes that pay for anything, you never have to worry about anything. What they're paying for when they pay for everything is for you to shut the hell up. They're paying for you not to talk. There's no complaining involved. You get what you want, but you don't speak. That's it. The only time you speak is when you want something. And then no cheating, no doing too much, no nothing. You do exactly what I say and follow my program exactly, or you have to touch all 4 of my knuckles with your face. It's that's the contract that you basically sign in. And I don't think a lot of women understand that because they think women see it as like, oh, this dude's so nice and so giving, he's just gonna give me stuff. No one gives anything in this world without expecting something in return, whether that's compliance or butt or both, especially from a guy.
100,000. Say I love you. Another 100,000 because I appreciate your loyalty. Another 100,000 because you're an excellent mother.
Oh.
And 50,000 just in case you want to splurge on me or something.
Oh, brother, just how performative can you be? And look, I already know what some of you guys are thinking. Some of the stuff he's saying doesn't sound too crazy. If you truly are in love with your lady and you're a chivalrous man, these things will probably come naturally to you. But you see, the thing that makes this guy so distasteful is that he tries to shame regular men for not being ultra wealthy. He talks in a way that emasculates them.
How much money should a man have before he gets into a relationship?
At minimum, a man should have 300,000 US dollars in his savings account. But if you really want to step into the real leagues when men are handling their business, you should have at least 1 million to 3 million in your savings account before you even entertain a woman, period.
So by this guy's logic, the average man should have multiple 6 figures saved up. And then if we really want to meet his standard, if we really want to be real men, we gotta have multiple millions of dollars saved up. Do you know how doomed society would be if we all operated under this logic? Because the average man doesn't even start making 6 figures a year until like their late 20s, early to mid 30s. And then you want to talk about men being millionaires? The average man doesn't start touching that type of wealth until their late 30s, early to mid 40s and above. And we're not even considering things like inflation. $1 million a couple decades ago isn't $1 million today. Like, depending on where you live, $1 million will definitely not afford you anything fancy. And this genius somehow wants to make the argument that we shouldn't even entertain women until we have that type of money. And I think the
And I always find that insane because it's like, you telling me I can't get no butt or mess with no shawties out here until I save up that certain amount of money and then I'm just supposed to give it to them? Like, it sounds good like in a woman's head. Oh my God, this dude has been saving, doing all these sacrifices just so he could get me, just so he can afford me. But it's like, a price is still a price. Like, a price is still a price. If your joint costs $1 million, there's some sick dude out there that has $1 million to blow that'll pay for that. So all I know is like, oh, the second I put you around dudes where $1 million ain't nothing, you're going. That's how a normal dude is gonna think. If he has the ability to critically think, if I have to reach a certain dollar amount to even entertain you, which at any point you can leave after I spent that money, what do you think that dude's gonna do after he spent that money you try to leave? You think he's not going to be willing to whoop your ass? If someone came into if I had $1 million and someone came into my house and was cool with me for however long and then stole my $1 million, what do you think a normal man is gonna do if he's been able to get $1 million? Because like I say in the other video with that one Ashley shawty, you have to be cutthroat. You have to be cutthroat somewhat in order to make over 6 figures anywhere. In order to get money anywhere, you have to be cutthroat to a degree and you have to be lucky. So you think a cutthroat motherfucker would be cool with you just coming into his life, scooping up the $1 million, whatever it is, and then getting the hell out? Baby, you're going in a grave. What are you talking about?
one clip that cemented in my mind that this guy is definitely a panderer, he's a pander bear, is this clip.
Date them all and may the best provider win. And the only men that have a problem with this are the manipulators, the narcissists, the compulsive liars, the men that want you to provide for them. And to the women that say, well, I can't juggle 5 men at a time. You are dealing with a complete narcissist. This man had 5 different personalities. Every day you woke up, you see a different version of this man. You can date a different man every day of the week. Date every single one of them and may the best provider win.
If this isn't sweet talk, pander talk, telling women what they want to hear type of talk,
That was the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Because look, I can respect someone who dishes it out to both genders equally. But when it's so obvious that you're trying to gain favoritism from one gender, your intentions become clear as day. And look, I already know what some of you guys might be thinking. This is all internet BS. There's no way anyone would actually buy into this sort of thinking. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you'd be absolutely wrong. You see, all a guy has to do is get online and make this sort of video.
Y'all know it's niggas out here really buying girls food, paying girls rent, real deal, paying for girls beauty maintenance, real deal, like real deal. I'm niggas. Stay legendary.
And then you'll have women in the comments eating it up. May your money flow like a river. Hi king, you good? You ate today? The only type I date. I know some soldiers in here, they want to spend that on me. His inbox has to be going crazy right now. Yeah, I'm never settling till I find the one. My sugar pop is all the way in Canada sending me money. They're literally eating this shit.
Like I truly believe tricks have been here since the beginning of time. You know, it's if your access is just to get like butt, I'm not gonna sit here and cap. Tricking is definitely the easier way to do it versus like bettering yourself as a man. It's definitely easier. I ain't gonna lie about that. But I think the internet has made it so bad now because there's so many ways to get money. It's a lot of ways to get money as long as you don't do something to mess your life up like completely. Because a lot of people get like in ruts of losing and then they just become losers, you know? It's very hard to go from a loser to a winner. That's what people don't like to say. Like, to be on a consistent win streak is the best way to stay afloat nowadays. If you take one loss multiple to another loss, and then another loss, and another, like it's very easy to stay and become a loser versus staying and becoming a winner. So it's like, and to my point, what I'm saying now is that with the internet only showing the wins, women just expect you to always be a winner and to have no losses. And if you have losses, that you instantly become a winner. But that's not how life works, man. Some people, they get in a rut and they can't get out that rut, bro, and it's over with. And like you just saw in those comments, bro, these shawty's expectations before you even come into the door are so, I'm not saying, I think most women, whether on social media or not, are not expecting this shit though. I think if you as a dude just come up and talk to them, you don't have to give them $500, bro. And if they ask you for $500, you better leave that door. You better get the hell up out of there, because once you have to pay for a woman's attention, you've already lost the game. There's no more winning after that. Like, the price just keeps going up. And she's not going to feel bad about it, and you're the dumbass that paid for it. No dude is going to feel bad for you. No woman is going to feel bad for you if you get finessed as a man. As a woman, dudes are going to feel bad for you because they're trying to get in that, and women are going to feel bad for you because they're like, damn, that's something that we do, not men do. You know what I'm saying? So pander or trick at your own risk, but just know at the end of the line, you can't start losing if you're going to go that route. If you're a real nigga, you can. Losses are expected if you're a real nigga. But as a trick, I dare you to lose one day as a trick. I double dog dare you to lose one day as a trick. Like, just be down for more than 3 months as a trick and watch what happens to the shawties in your life.
And you see, these pander bears don't just come leading with money. They also have other tricks. There's other archetypes. There's other categories of pander bears. Not all of them sell this financial fantasy. Some of them use enticing words. For example, like Medusa's Judgment. His whole thing was painting men out to be these evil beings that were just irredeemable. And I genuinely feel like with him, he targeted a very specific audience. Women who were probably leaning towards being misandrous. Because no one besides a misandrist or a woman who's been severely traumatized by men would subscribe to an idea like this.
If you was to ask a man if he would rather be in the woods.
Hey, just look at this nigga's face. Just look at his face. Like, he had one of two options in this lifetime with a face like this, right? Either never get butt a day in his life, or just hate men enough to where another man-hating woman who hates men just as much as he do gives him some butt due to the clout he gets from hating men. That was the only two options in life. This man got a shotgun barrel nose. He got the droopy face. Wait, hold up. I'm gonna show you. This man literally has the droopy face. Hold up. Look, this dude and this dog could be homies, bro. Not even homies. They damn near brothers. They're damn near brothers, bro. So I already know anything that he's gonna say is gonna be complete nonsense.
With the woman or with the bear, he gonna say a woman every single time. And do you know why a man is gonna say a woman every single time? He got free reign.
And the reason why that clip looks so tacky is because I literally had to combine 2 videos from other people's stitches because all his original content was deleted. He was banned from the TikTok platform. But back to the clip though, this guy really tried to make the point that the most important reason, the number 1 reason why a man would choose to be with a woman in a forest instead of a bear is because he wants to essay her. Not because, you know, the bear is a wild animal that has claws and fangs and weighs several hundreds of pounds, a literal killing machine. But all that aside, it also says so much about his audience that he thinks he could post something like this and his audience will buy it. Like, I'm genuinely concerned about the survival skills of the women who tuned into him, believed the things he said, and didn't see any red flags. Because a lot of times when a guy just seems too perfect, when he has all the right answers, that's the guy you should watch out for the most, because that means he has a perfect read on you. That means he understands your psychology. He understands how a woman's mind thinks and functions. And that's
a main reason why girls don't like nice guys. And I don't think nice guys understand this. Is like, it takes a certain type of dumbass to accept pandering and just take it at full frontal value and mess with it. Like, the problem that nice dudes will have, ladies and stuff like that, is like they'll watch what they think that you want to hear and just repeat it to you. And the reason why you have this like visceral, like, oh, I don't like that, is because you know he's just lying to get into your, he's just saying what you think you want to hear. No woman wants to be with a dude that's just saying what they think they want to hear. And this has been proven time and time again. Like, if you just always agree with your girl, just always just go with emotions, everything that she want to do, you want to do, bro, she's eventually going to leave you for a dude that does not do anything she fucking says. Every time. Because there's no challenge, there's no nothing. She knows that she can walk all over you, and women will walk all over you. And it's not because like they're malicious, it's not by intent most of the times. It's just like, it's people. If people feel like they can play with you, they will play with you. Nobody is going out of the way to not take advantage of a situation that they can take advantage of. That's why I don't feel bad for trick niggas. Like, if you came to me like, bro, I spent $10,000 on this girl and she ain't give me no butt, or I bought food for this girl and she do none of this, it's because like, bro, you ain't set the tempo, bro. You just expected to pay for stuff and then get a result. That only works with goods and services. If I pay a landscaper to come do my garden, then I expect for him to do, because this is a job. He'll get fired if he don't do this job correctly, right? But when it comes to dating, there's no, when you try to pay to get in stuff, yeah, it might work, but you ain't gonna get the girl for real. Because the second you stop paying for stuff, or the second you stop pandering to her, she's not gonna fuck with you for real. It's a fucked up cycle, bro. Y'all make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Ben J chillin', man. I'm out this joint, man. Peace.